I think one of the most interesting and one that I've kind of taken away is this really deep tie to culture and ancestry, which is something that we don't cherish as much, I think, in the U.S., and that has been kind of very interesting and very. It feels like a very special occasion to be a part of, something that is connected to so many generations, going back so many generations. And in addition to that, it's been very interesting for me to look at the kind of country post the Soviet Union. In the U.S., we have all these ideas and misconceptions about what communism was and what the Soviet Union was, and we're not really taught about kind of the intricacies of the systems or the effects that the system had on the other kind of nations that the Soviet Union and Russia expanded into. And so learning about these kind of other experiences has been one of the most fascinating parts of this trip. And I think also the immense beauty of the mountains, especially around here, are something that I live in Vermont, which means green mountains in French. And compared to these mountains, those are just small hills. I'll have to go home and tell everyone that we have rather pathetic mountains compared to the ones here. I think AUCA is fantastic. It's a great opportunity for students in the region, and I think even the world, if anyone wanted to come here, to really immerse themselves in a new culture, in a new place. The facilities here are fantastic, and the mentality of trying to create a liberal and kind of open education in a part of the world that many in the U.S. might think isn't necessarily open to these ideas is really powerful, and I think it challenges a lot of those conceptions that we might have about the region at home. I study global and international studies. That's my major at Bard, and I focus on Europe and the cultural aspects which go into state building and different things like that. And so I think that due to the kind of the similarities between this region and Europe and the kind of role in which now Russia, the former Soviet Union, played in both of these areas, there are many similarities between the two that hopefully I'll be able to kind of draw on as I complete my academic year and work on my senior thesis. I think, this is part of the reason why I came to do this program is I never learned about Central Asia in school. Even through college, there were no courses about the region. I think many in the U.S. we move eastward and we go to the Middle East, and then we jump over and all of a sudden we're in East Asia. But Central Asia, there's no focus, there's no class, or there's nothing for it. But despite that, it is becoming a very important region due to resources and to just the geopolitics of where it happens to be located. And I think because of that, it's going to be a very important place in the coming years. And it's important that students and future world leaders or activists kind of understand the changes that are happening here in order to more fully understand how things are happening globally.